And welcome everyone again to another video, and in today's video we have a legend push from Vibasist 60. Vibasist is rocking a team, as you guys can see on the screen. Azumarill in the lead, and Turtonator as a safe swap, and Poison Jab Kommo-o in the back as a closer. And we made a video about this team a couple days ago where he hit 2850 or something. Well, he is 2896. So today he's pushing for legend. Is he gonna get to legend or no? We're about to see. I think, well, he hit legend. Clearly he hit legend. That's why we're doing it. But today we're gonna go like more depth into the games and how he's playing them, so you guys can copy this team if you want and use it for the left time in this cup, because this cup seems to be fun and like lots of people are enjoying it, to be honest. Stuff aren't that hard, that much of a hard counter. Yes, Turtonator is making the cup tough for some Pokemons, but hey, who cares about Escavalier getting incinerated down, right? In this matchup, usually the Azu that wins CMP wins this matchup. Opponent caught on an A-slash, and this A-slash is about to be set on fire. That was, I think, 6 fast moves. Yeah, so that was a nice count by Vibasist, and yeah, that was 6 fast moves. I remember, like, the opponent did 5, then 1 on the Azu, so that wasn't the drill run. An amazing count by Mr. Vibasist, and now he's about to jab down the Azumarill from that left health. And let's see what they have in the bag, and it's an Excadrill. Did someone make a video about Excadrill? And that was a good game. Don't use Excadrill. Don't use it. It doesn't matter who said it. Don't use it in the Great League. It's so bad. Even Ultra League, it's so bad. Okay. Yeah, you might go like 2-3 positive sets with it, but that's because people don't respect it enough, because they shouldn't. It's a bad Pokemon. But in the Master League, it's a wicked Pokemon. Okay, now speaking of the Escavalier, this is a Azu dominant matchup side. Azu dominated this matchup. Azu doesn't even need Hydro Pump to win this matchup as well. Opponent catching on Azu, and this is actually fine. I like this. Usually you want to chip the Azu. The ideal play is catching, like, let them throw a move. You could even throw a move here, and yeah, don't shield, and then jab down. Well, you cannot jab all the way down, but what you can do is basically okay, let me get the music down a bit. You have to close combat at one point, so you're gonna see, or you can just honestly jab all the way down. Like, it's not that bad of a play. Like, they have Escav, right? We're about to see. That was a very greedy bait, by the way, but Escav, oh my, they actually called it. And now the base is like, Tilde is like, you know what, who cares, let's just close combat this, okay? And opponent seems to be over farming for no reason, and this is where you get punished for over farming for no reason. We see the Vibasist going back to Azu to force the opponent to throw, and that Escavalier disappeared. This is a tough matchup, but honestly, it's not that bad of a matchup. Now it is that bad of a matchup, because opponent caught a move, and that was a good game. I guess Vibasist top lefted the matchup and ended the record. Now we're moving into the next game. Vortex Tormino leading Turtonator. This is a good matchup for the Azu side. Usually when people oh my, okay, that's the Turtonator. Turtonator is like a great fairy answer. It's a dragon that destroys the fairies. This is like the best part about using this Pokemon. It looks like some Captain America stuff. Like, look at the shield, look at the armor. I might not agree with that bait, but I think Vibasist has a plan here where he doesn't care about the switch, right? Because now he's about to land a close combat, so we're gonna see him doing 4 or 7. That was 7. So ideal timing here is 2 and 7. 4 is also good, but it's not as ideal. We're gonna see him doing 2 and then throwing. That was actually a great play, to be honest. Like, getting energy lead on the Kommo-o. So now he's just gonna jab down. He might go for the catch. He did get the catch, and that was a nice play, sir. That didn't end up being the dragon move. Unlucky, but yeah, so that was a nice catch, but also good play by the opponent being aware of the catch. And now we see that this Azu is not going to shield anything, and I'm assuming the moment the switch is up, the bassist will swap out and start jabbing down the Turtonator. At this point, they are loaded on energy, so you would rather wait until they throw, as the bassist did here. And now you're just gonna jab all the way down, because we have 2 shields, right? So you can shield 1, and there is no way they can get to another move. If they swap in, you have to do 2 then throw. Opponent realized that there is no win con against the Azu Double Dragon team, so they decided to top left. Look at the team name. Unlosable. Literally unlosable. This team is so good. Okay, moving into the next battle. We have an Azu into an A/. This is not that bad of a matchup. I actually think that in this cup, you want to run Hydro Pump with Azu on Azu in the back. If you are running Azu in the back, if you're running Azu in the lead, you don't need Hydro Pump technically, because like you need Hydro for Reggie, which is always in the back, but Skarmory is in the lead, so you need Hydro for the Skarmory, but it doesn't matter. You don't care about the Skarmory matchup. You will literally, like, the best way to play it is to intentionally lose the matchup. Now we see another play off, and now one Incinerate will take care of the A/. Opponent doing 1 then throwing, which is a good play by them. And now we will see an Azuth. So an ideal play here is always overheat then dip, or maybe just wait until they throw. We did 4 Incinerates. That's a 20 turns, which means they are at 7. That was 8. By the way, Turtonator lives a Hydro Pump there. And the opponent here is swapping their Turtonator, and this is where Kommo-o is actually a great answer. Look at this. We're gonna do 2 then throw, and then instant throw. Wait, I think they are 1 Incinerate short, but yeah, I would just do 2 then throw. And now they can just shield this, but honestly, if they shield this, I think the opponent should have shielded that, to be honest. Because they were in 1 Incinerate away. They do live 2 poison jabs. This should KO the Kommo-o. It does actually KO 3 Kommo-os, and now we're just going to go straight overheat. They might live it, but they should die to the next Incinerate. And that was a good game. Well played. Insane play by Mr. Vibasis. Now we are moving into the battle number 4 or 5. Let me see. This is actually battle number 5. We're gonna end the set. We are 3-1 into the set, and we queuing into the Go Battle League with like... Wait, I thought that was Todd Snap. Okay, that was someone else. Flygon in the lead. This is a dominant matchup for the Azu if the Flygon is non-Shadow. If the Flygon is Shadow, Flygon can have better play. So here, as an Azu, you're not supposed to shield. And again, if they swap in, you play it off, and then you jab. You can stay in, like to chip and have more energy, which is actually a good play as well. Since opponent is over farming a lot, you need to throw another move. I'm assuming he's just, that's definitely a jab down range. So what's the play here? You're just gonna jab all the way down. The problem is, if that Flygon has Mud Shot, they can comfortably tank, like they can tank a Dragon Claw, but we have 2 of them, so they are no longer as healthy. Kommo-o can live a Dragon Claw there, but I don't know about the Flygon. I don't know. I think Kommo is slightly bulkier. Yeah, it's slightly bulkier. That's the difference. They even get jabbed down, even though the jab is resisted while Mud Shot is neutral. Because, I mean, Flygon is frail. And here, opponent having a Lucario. Lucario is probably the worst Pokemon in this cup. Like, it doesn't beat anything. I know some people like it because of the fact that he destroyed Registeel, but it's just that matchup is not worth it. And that was a 4-1. I'm assuming we are at 29-40. Okay, 29-37. And we are 5-0 away from Legend. So let's see whom are we going to play. Citizen Erased, and Citizen Erased is leading a Flygon. This is the dominant matchup for the Azu, and again, they aren't a Shadow Flygon, which means this matchup is way better for the Azu, because they need 3 moves, while the non-Shadow, they need 2 moves plus a couple Mud Shots. Opponent swapping a Magneton, which means they do have a Magnezone in the back, that's what I assume. This thing has Zap. All the moves are basically resisted here. Oh my, that was so much damage. Wow, holy. They brought back the Flygon, and now we're just going to get those shields down. Oh my, that was That was a tough farm down. But we see that Vibasis insta-throwing, not even giving a chance to the opponent to overfarm a bit. So now they are shieldless. So what's the play? Just, we don't shield. We don't shield. We stay in to force them to throw their energy. And then we're just going to rely on Kommo-o, double shielding Kommo-o for the win. They die to a Dragon Claw, so we can just overfarm. And we see the Bastiodon in the back. And Bastiodon is about to get a close combat to the face. This should KO almost. No, not even close, dude. That Pokemon is just stupid. That was a double super effective nuke move. Holy. Okay, we're just gonna get to double close combat, and this close combat should finish now. And now the Dragon Claw should finish the other Pokemon, and that was a good play. The win con was double shielding the Kommo-o in the back. Moving into the next one, a losable team in the Go Battle League at 29-37. But Mr. Vibasis pushing for Legend. He's 5-0 away from Legend, and we are 1-0 so far. And we're queuing into Mufsy, and they are leading Turtonator. This is a good matchup for the Azu, and they usually swap into something weird. What the heck is that Pokemon? What is that? What is... Oh my, that was lots of damage. And now Vibasis realized that he has to throw. That thing is set on fire. That naked mushroom. Okay, they brought back the thing. Oh my, that was actually a tough farm down. Now they are like they have lots of energy, but it should have been a bad matchup. Like, we're just gonna ice... Oh my, that Ice Beam did nothing, dude. That did nothing. Oh, this matchup is so scuffed. They have Flash Cannon, and they bring a Whimsicott. Both trainers are doing double super effective damage. The problem is that Seed Bomb doesn't add up. We do live a Seed Bomb, though, but, I mean, you're just gonna get the shields back, right? We're gonna do 2, then throw, then 2, then throw, then 2, then throw. What was that? I didn't see an Incinerate. Okay, so this was... I think this is a good game at this point, and that was a well played, nice hot counter, to be honest. What was that naked mushroom Pokemon was introduced to the game? Is it live? Like, is it like okay, I actually don't know anything about that Pokemon. Okay, moving into the... We're playing Captain Rex, and Captain Rex is leading Weezing. Weezing is known for being the best safe swap, but opponent decided to lead it because whatever is a good safe swap is a good lead. Yes, but technically, usually, Pokemons that are known for being safe swaps, they don't win leads comfortably. Like, they don't do bad in the swap for one reason, because basically they don't do bad in lots of matchups, but that doesn't mean they do good in more matchups. So Vibasis didn't shield there and sacked the Azu entirely. I don't know about that play, honestly, but I mean, he's cooking, right? He is cooking. We saw a Sludge, so we're assuming that whatever they throw is going to be either neutral or resisted. And now, oh my, this is actually a tough call to make, to be honest. And now we're just going to go for the Kommo-o and jab all the way down. We have to throw a close combat at one point, as we mentioned earlier in the stream multiple times, but it shouldn't be a tough one. I think the play here, we close combat. If they shield, we close combat again. Okay, they didn't shield, so now we have to Dragon Claw. No bubbles. I like the no bubbles here, because that ended up being a CMP, and now we have to Dragon Claw again, because we cannot afford close combating, and I think this is a tough matchup. Oh wait, he's cooking. Does this flamethrower overheat KO? It does KO. That was a good game, to be honest. I thought at one point that, okay, this game is not winnable anymore, to be honest. Well played. Okay, moving into the next one, we have some queue time. Okay, trying to pass the queue time. Oh my, I skipped almost to 2 minutes, and it is still queue time. Azu Mir, not the most ideal mirror you want to see, but this is where we prefer to see the Azu, as we prefer to always lose this lead intentionally, then jab it down with the Kommo, and then just close combat whatever comes in. So the play here, We're not shielding the Azu. He might swap at one point because technically this is technically an ABB team, but it's low-key not an ABB team. Like Turtonator is more of like a fire Pokemon that takes a neutral from water, okay? And we see him going for the play rough here, which is the actual play. And now I think he's just insta-throwing. Usually just want to insta-throw. Like it doesn't matter what they catch on. And now we're just gonna go combo and jab this thing all the way down. Okay, that was a nice jab down, to be honest. Like unless they have some stupid Galarian Weezing, I think we're in a good shape. They didn't shield, which means now, oh my, okay, we are ahead on energy. So throwing first is actually huge because that will deny them from getting an Incinerate. So now if Vibasis is one Incinerate ahead, he can literally just double shield here and win this game. They have Flamethrower, it doesn't matter. Opponent is trying to be sneaky, but hey, it doesn't matter. Just gonna keep Dragon Pulsing, and we are one Incinerate ahead, so doesn't matter what they throw. Oh my, he actually called it. He actually called it. Dude, that was insane. If opponent bait me like that, I would still shield because I would think that they are just faking it. Okay, that was a nice game, and that was a 4-0 so far. Okay, queuing into the final game. If we win this game, we are legend. Vibasis queues into the Go Battle League at 29-37. He is one win away from becoming legend. So are we gonna get this game? Well, we have some queue time, okay? We're already suffering from success. Queuing into another expert. Both are fighting to become legend, and we see a Whimsicott. Tough lead. Opponent fumble the swap, and that is not a Como answer. That's not a Como answer. And the Dragon Claw is super effective here, and Como outpaces that thing, the Turtonator, and opponent realized that. I think they just fumbled the game and there is no way they can come back. But hey, the game is not a GG yet, and they have to throw. I think this is resisted and doesn't do that much damage, so we're gonna get like 2 jabs at least, and we die with the move. It doesn't matter. The Turtonator is about to sweep, and we see the Azu coming in here. What's the play? We're gonna keep play roughing. I think he might need to overheat, but I think the game should be a GG regardless, because that thing has no play against the Turtonator. And we see two Azus play roughing each other's. And now everyone's just over farming for no reason, delaying the swap. But to be honest, you always want to have some residual energy because the switch is about to be up. So what's the play? We keep play roughing. Opponent double shielding, going back to the Whimsy. They throw the Seed Bomb, and we see a nice reaction by Vibasis. Vibasis is going for the full farm down, and opponent now bringing the Azu. They realize they have no win con, and that was a nice 5-0. Okay, are they gonna get 29.99, 29.98? Okay, he get a Marini. I have a theory that if you get a legendary reward, then that means you're legend, and that was enough to get to the legend in the Go Battle League. Congrats to Mr. Vibasis. Nice pose, by the way. And nice elo. Thank you so much for sending us these battles, sharing your legend team for the people so they can use it. And yeah, this is basically how you use the team. I think we saw most of the matchups, and yeah, thank you so much Vibasis for sending me these battles, and thank you so much everyone for watching. This is the end of the video. If you like these battles, if you like this video, make sure to leave a like, leave the channel, subscribe, and see you in the next one. And if you would like to get your battles featured on this channel, well, technically I will be out. I'm leaving to Germany for 2.5 weeks, so technically content will drop a bit. I won't be able to record as many as possible. So yeah, thank you so much everyone for watching. This is the end of the video, and see you in the next one. Peace.